real life show today, and I know I've uploaded once today, but I think this is rather important, so I'm just going to do this show on a random. It's not Sunday, I know, it's my channel, I'm just going to do it anyway. Today is quite a bit of day for me. A lot of you who have tuned into my show will understand that I speak a lot about my father and losing him. And currently I'm sat where he is buried. I didn't want to stand by his grave and record this because there are people trying to speak to their loved ones and spend time with their loved ones, and the last thing they want to hear is me rabbiting on. Although I do feel that my dad would find it hilarious that I was at his grave recording a video, and if he could come out his grave, he'd be the first to get out the ground, stand up, and be peeking his face in, trying to get in the camera, because that's just the type of guy he is. So today is the anniversary of my dad's death. He died today in 2009, and I've expressed a lot of times how hard it's been to deal with this, but I never really touched upon what I did to finally learn to cope, and that was counselling. I only had counselling for my dad's death last year. He died in 2009. Last year was 2016. So it shows the length of time that I was unable to cope with his loss. Yeah, I'd have periods where I'd be fine, but in the long run, it always boiled down to me having a really bad patch and often returning back into depression, as I've spoke about previously on the Real Life show. And I just wanted to take this time to kind of reach out to some of you that may be watching, because I know as a male, pride was a massive part to play with me not going to seek help from a professional. It's that whole taboo of, I don't need to see a professional. There's nothing wrong with me. And mental health awareness is something that a lot of people find hard to speak about because they care about what society thinks, because of all the mental health issues that are out there that people are so scared about for some reason. But there's nothing worse than being scared of yourself and what you might do to yourself because you're not coping. And that's why I've chose to do this video today, because that man over there has had a big part to play in my life. And the biggest part he's played in my life is when he actually left us. He's taught me some invaluable lessons about me and who I am as an individual. And death is going to do that to you. It's going to send you down two paths. It's going to send you off the rails, or it's going to build your character into something much, much stronger. And if you are in a situation where you believe that you're not coping, but you believe that you don't need counselling, you're wrong. And I'm here to tell you you're wrong. If you really want to preserve yourself, it's something that you need to consider. And only you as a person will know when you're ready. And in reality, you'll probably never be ready. But you need to understand, the sooner you do it, the better it will be in the long run for yourself. So it's just a little message from me. If you've lost anybody that you love and you are struggling to deal with it, you need to seek help, because sometimes family members and friends are only going to tell you what they think you want to hear to make it better and not be honest with you. The good thing about my mother is she's brutally honest when she needs to be. And I love that about that woman. But there's also things that she doesn't know about the human mind and human nature. And that's where a professional comes into play. So guys, that's pretty much it from me today. It's just a little message. I wanted to take my unfortunate situation and try and do some good with it for people out there that are probably less in tune with themselves and what they need to do. And I just want people to learn from my lessons and not have to go several years feeling so low to finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, because I'm in a much, much better place now I've had the counselling. Trust me. I got a new job yesterday. I'm officially a train manager. It's a dream job. And my other half managed to get a job as well. So there's a silver lining at every cloud, and life does go on. Life does continue. Guys, there's many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, folks, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.